nice and stable platform. And you were asking how it got built. I didn't actually use bolts. These are like 2-inch screws, because if you think about it, all the force is coming this way when you're pushing back and forth on this. This right here is stable in the ground because I'm pushing down. It's not going up and down. So this right here is good enough to hold it.
Smart.
Same thing over here. Can't tell, but I put 4 of those in right there. I just wanted to pause the video for a second and show you. If you look up here, you can see that this piece of wood is like a 2x8, 2x6, 2x8. I'm not quite sure, but it's a pretty hefty piece of wood that I'm actually screwing the weather treated wood. So it's weather treated wood, but I'm screwing that up against with screws. And I misspoke. It's not 2-inch screws. I don't know why I said that. But 2.5-inch screws is what I use. You can use 3-inch, 3.5-inch, whatever you're comfortable with. Just make sure you get a good bite up into whatever you're screwing into. Even if you have to use angle brackets, there's a myriad of ways you could do it to get that fastened tight. But just remember, it's the pressure going in and out that you're really worried about there. And another thing I thought about is the price on this. As you can see, looking at it, I just use wood that I had laying around from other projects and whatnot, but I would guesstimate that the 4x6s, you're looking at 8 foot tall, 2 of those with maybe, you could probably get away with using 2 pieces of 2x4 and the metal pipe. You're looking at maybe $75, depending on just what you have laying around, but then you also got to use this, add the price of the screws and all those little things. So I have no idea what the real cost of that is. It's just stuff I had laying around, and I went and bought the pipe and the little flanges that go on it. So if you do this project, please post on here, take a picture of your receipt, let me know what the price is on that, and that way it can help everybody else get that. Anyways, back to the video. And then honestly, I had some hinges. What I tried to do originally was make this where it was a removable bar so that these would fold down. And I had some clips. Well, let's see if I can find those. So I had some clips in here. Looks like I put them away. Yeah, I'll see if I can find those. Oh, here they are. It's a mess in here. Forgive the mess, but so if you want it to go about making it removable, I think I got these from Northern Tool. So basically, it just clips on right here, right? And you push down, and it held it in place. On the first video, this is actually what I have holding it in place. It's very sturdy. I cut the 2x4s at a 45-degree angle so that the one that was connected to the actual pull-up bar would fit up against the house, kind of like wedged in there. And so if you were to look at how those 45s were, let me just... So here's what the 45 would look like. So if this was the pull-up bar over here, that 45 would go in and the other one came down, but it was at a 45-degree angle, so more like that. So what it did is it forced it up against the house to hold on to. And then this was underneath it like such. And so I would clamp it on and unclamp it. Anyways, all of that to say that I could use this right here, fold it down, and that's when I lived in an HOA and they didn't like it and they didn't think it was pretty, so I needed to do that. But I would fold it down and then I could just store it up against a wall. It literally would just go flat up against the wall right there. And then when I wanted to get it out, I'd just pull out and do that. But now that I'm in the new house, we have no HOA, and these people right here, there's one of these people, like to do this with me. So I actually built a little pull-up bar extension. Are you going to show us how to do it? Oh, doing a trick? Okay. Yeah, you better pull that shirt up. Okay, show us the trick.
Okay, now I want to.
Good job. Oh, now you're gonna do some pull-ups. Awesome, girl. Here you go. But, so I just made basically just a little extended pull-up stand out of this with them.
Daddy.
Yes? You wanna do it?
What?
Show me how you do it.
Okay. I don't want anybody to see this.
Well, it's already filming. Go for it.
Okay, gotta do it again.
Okay, do it again. While he's doing that, I also, as you can see, I put a 10-foot and I marked it up there, wall ball target, and it works really well. Good job, buddy.
Oh.
And that's it. I think I used 2-inch screws. You could definitely use 2.5-inch screws, and that's all I did. Because remember, all the force is going this way, and if you get that flush up against there, and the force is going this way, it's not going to budge. So you'll be fine with that. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I did.
Confetti! Good job, Daddy!
I did on this one. I made 2 new pieces of wood. I made them farther out because you see this lip right here, which is not on my other house because of how the angle was. I was almost hitting my head on that, so I made this further out. I was afraid it was gonna mess with the integrity of the structure, but it really didn't. Put that back, please. It really didn't. So let me back up here so you can see the whole thing. And that's it. That's what it looks like. I also made it wide enough. I use these phalanges here. Might as well talk about that.
And also, if you're 7,
and I just put, these are like 1.5-inch screws or inch screws. Yes, and I built them a little step-up block. But these are 1.5-inch screws, and this is, oh, is it all rusted off? Oh, here we go. See if you can see that. Let me turn it over. There you go. So that's the pipe right there. Black 1-inch pipe. The same thing is used up here as well. So hopefully it helps you guys. If you have any questions on this pull-up bar and how to use it, or not how to use it, but how to put it together, let me know and I'll answer anything I can. This took me a few hours. I spent to build it up, and it was a fun little project I got to do. And so that's that. Good luck.